turn on the lights. You hear the noise from behind too?
I got a huge chill just now.
Are you here? Can you actually show us that you're here?
Bro, the candles are
The camera just went lit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is the woman down here with us, or is she upstairs?
Same. Anyone under?
Did it just say it was me?
What's your name?
Robin Foster.
Robert.
So why not? I heard my heart, but
What?
I'm getting bad energy. I don't want to be up here anymore.
Is it because this woman's creepy inscription?
No, I'm just getting a lot of bad energy.
Is it from the fox?
It's not from the fox.
It shouldn't come over here because there's so many of us.
I don't want to. Where do you want to go?
What's the matter with you?
I'm not having good energy right
What
now.
does that even mean?
The spirit here that I'm speaking to is not good. I need to leave.
Just ask if they're friendly and if they say no. They say no, they leave.
Well,
Tioga, which is on your way towards Williamsport, as well as the Cowanesque River, which drains the northern tier of Pennsylvania. All that water accumulated right here in the course of 3 days.
About 15 inches of rain. You know the river systems around here. It can't handle it. So all those little towns before here were flooded close to the river and there was damage. From here downstream, it basically wiped out cities. So this particular city, this particular building was 7 feet underwater, actual water level there. So this building was underwater. So I'll start with the more current time period and then I'll work back to 1796. Right now, we're a museum and we've restored the building back to what you're going to be seeing or maybe not seeing tonight. Okay, because of the flood, everything had to be torn out. So prior to the museum, it was an apartment house. It was pretty sleazy from what I understand. Prior to that was in private residencies. And then before that, it was the inn that it was built to be. So in 1796, this was the frontier, kind of like Alfred, but even more rural than that. Basically, there was a handful of buildings here, this being one of them, and everything else was forested land. So this was the frontier. People were traveling up through Pennsylvania along I-99, following the river to get here. They were on their way to purchase land. The land was 1.2 million acres owned by Lord Pulteney in England, and Colonel Williamson, you'll see his picture out in the foyer in this building. It's an oil painting. He was charged with establishing the infrastructure, which meant the roads, where there's 3 inns were going to be located, and Bath was established as the land office. So anybody that was coming here thought they were coming here to be farmers. Turns out the money was in the timber. So all of New York State was clear cut, and all the wood was sent down the city, down the rivers to Philadelphia to basically build cities. So not only New York State during that time period, but Ohio, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Connecticut, any place there was hardwood, it was clear cut and sent down the river to build cities. So that's kind of a quick down and dirty what this building is about. Another building that you'll be in tonight is the Browntown Schoolhouse from Caton, which is about maybe 10 miles from here. It was used from 1878 until 1955. So there were about, I think there was around 40 one-room schoolhouses. The Corning Painted Post School District had to decide to go from one-room schoolhouses to neighborhood schools, like you're probably familiar with. And it was a hard decision for them to make, but they did make it. So when you go in there, if you go as a group, I'll tell you a little bit more about that building and just how it was used. We have a blacksmith shop that was used in the Beaver Dam areas, which is in between here and Watkins Glen. It was a blacksmith shop to start with. That business ran out. It became a garage. That business ran out. It fell into disrepair. The museum saw the value of it as a blacksmith shop, so they brought it here and restored it. And if you decide to go in that building, you'll see something like a blacksmith shop. We have a barn, which is a collection of barn parts from the Canandaigua area, representing farm life during the 1850s. All I can tell you is it was hard work every single day. Some people said, well, you know, didn't they have lights for dark? And I'm thinking, if they did, they were in bed because they worked all day long, every single day, through all 4 seasons. We have a log cabin from the Campbell area. It was used by 3 generations. The first generation called it home. There was a mom and dad and 3 kids that lived there. Then another family lived there, and then it was a hunting cabin, fell into disrepair. We took it apart log by log, put it back here on this site, and reassembled it log by log, and kind of reinterpreted it. It's not authentic, but it's true to that time period, so that we could have more use out of it. So that's the collection of buildings that are here, just from the historical point of view. There are spirits that are here. They do communicate. They are friendly. As I said to John, in whatever you do tonight, it cannot be antagonistic. It has to be friendly. We like the spirits that are here, and they like us. So it's an amicable relationship that I want to continue. So in this building, you're going to find Emily, Mother. You can refer to those two people. Those are the key spirits that are in here. There are others. For your purposes for hunting, I can tell you that the kitchen tends to be pretty active. They like to hang out on the chandelier, and they like to be in,
Like if this was the kitchen area, that corner over there, up in the corner, up on the top. Okay. They also have been in the dining room. They've been in the tap room. They like, when you go up on the 2nd floor, we have a room called the long room with some spinning wheels in there. They like the spinning wheels, and it's not unusual to see them with is it called an SLS? Mm-hmm. That you'll see them working away, spinning away like crazy in there. And then sometimes in the innkeeper's quarters too. In the schoolhouse, we have a few kids that seem to respond. They like to park in the front seats, and they'll just sit there for a while, and you can try to engage with them. They also will, if you get too close to them, they'll just move away. So just a FYI. In the cabin, we have a couple of spirits that are over there. They're generally friendly. They're a couple of guys. They can be cranky. They can be a little crude, but they're there and they will communicate with you, or they may tell you to get out.
So what I got in here was a child spirit. I think it was Emily that we're talking to. They did have the mother talking upstairs at one point over spirit box. Schoolhouse, there's some children. Not too much in the schoolhouse, and then in the log cabin there was a very grumpy man. He didn't actually say too much. He didn't tell us to leave. He just didn't want us talking to him.
He's like the old man in the reclining chair. He's just like, get off my lawn.
So, again, all 3 buildings. We currently have 1 club camera. Looks like you're using your phone. I will be using my phone, and you've got your head cam. So we do have like the cat balls, we have balloons, the EMF detector. So for the children, we've got balloons, we've got cat balls, stuff that they can like move and play with. I would not recommend candles. We inside in a very flammable building. Flashlights, it is getting dark. I would recommend grabbing them.
I have one in my bag.
If you don't have one of your own, the paths are lit, but having a flashlight still might be helpful anyway, especially like in the cabin or the schoolhouse. They're a little darker.
Did you tell them about taking pictures of the windows?
No, I actually don't even remember you mentioning that last time either.
Okay. So if you take pictures of windows, you might see a spirit going through the window area, but you have to take them in like a series of 3, or I think you guys call them bursts. If you take a burst and then you go back later, either tonight or later at some point, if you compare picture to picture and you don't see any change in any of them, then there was nothing there. But if you see one that is different, there's a possibility, and I always doubt first before I say, yep, that was a spirit. But we've had several people that have investigated the building on the outside. When they came inside, all they did was take pictures of the windows. There's spirits all over the place.
Yeah, I don't think the ghosts are gonna be singing music. He said that the quality's awful.
You guys want to grab it, or you guys just wander around? Yeah, you should be finding the pendulum, the dowsing rods.
All right.
Because I can't summon.
Man, this thing is funny. I guess it's like just set it, and then it.
Right by this wall?
0.2.1.
Yeah, that's because I think yours is picking up this. Oh my, do you not know how this thing works? I'm sorry.
Oh no,
This is
it's
one
alright.
of the only things we cannot figure out how to use.
Alright, you ready to depart?
Yes.
Let's go find some ghosts.
Yeah.
Interesting. Spiked to 4.6 and now it's gone again.
No. Still a little wave, a little hobo.
0.3. 0.2. Very interesting.
Could
I
be
guess there
around
really
the
are
picnic table.
spikes on them. Wait, is this setting anything off? It shouldn't be. Yeah, no.
Maybe try by the picnic tables. Maybe they're.
Wait. That's very strange.
Let's try over by the picnic tables.
0.7. Down to 3 again.
Oh, there's some windows. You want to try?
Yeah, why not?
Cause I.
Whoa.
What?
2.7.
Right here?
Yeah.
You sitting down here, buddy?
Okay.
Do a little sit down.
I'm gonna try and take a few photos. Let's head. I'm tempted to go back into the starting building.
We can try it. Go upstairs.
I want to test the kitchen. Go upstairs would
Say
also
hello
be a good
to
idea.
Emily and the kid. He said there was 2 ghosts, right? Like Emily and their.
I'm not entirely certain.
I didn't remember the name Emily.
strange, like... Shall we?
Yes.
Do you have like a cat ball or something?
I do not.
Do you want to run and grab a ping pong ball?
Yeah.
Or something of that nature?
Here's my flashlight.
Okay.
Ping pong ball for the stairs. Ping pong ball acquired.
Yeah, if you go down in the basement, you can see evidence of a second heart. Downstairs, it's all been filled in.
Alright.
But yeah,
Are you ready? That is. Switch your ring.
Switch.
How do you activate this? So, this one seems to be button activated. That's interesting. Alright. Wow.
this is where they like to work right here.
Oh.
They're in here.
Okay.
I can, I'm sensitive a little bit, and all the hair on my body's standing up right
Boy, so you've been around here a lot longer than us, as you might be able to sense.
Oh, wow. As soon as you said that, I got a spike to 1.4.
Hello.
That's interesting.
Hi there.
We're invading your space.
How are you?
Yeah, sadly we don't have any spirit boxes on us currently for them to respond back.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to say hi, I guess.
Yeah, I do all the time.
Interesting. Alright.
Hey, these are some new people here from Alfred State College. They're here they want to talk with you guys, communicate with you. Can you get close to, what's your name?
Aiden.
Adrian?
Aiden.
Aiden. Can you get close to Aiden and let him know that you're here?
Is it openable?
No. That's weird, because, okay, so these are less sensitive, but this thing... Oh, I hear it. Yeah.
0.9, 1.1.
There's enough energy to keep the electrical in this place that the baseline on this more sensitive piece of equipment is not picking up.
I got a 1.2.
It did spike up. Yeah, you're right up there, and it's...
0.6, 0.7, 10.8, 20.3, 27.1.
That's the problem.
That seems like
Yeah.
I'm not going to get very many accurate readings.
No, like this place, there's a 2 in the middle of a row. Two.
Yeah, I had upstairs.
But it
I had
fluctuated.
Yeah.
It
I
was
had
just
random
so weird.
increments where it'd go 2, 2 or 4-ish.
We also had some of that outside, too.
Yeah, on the path.
Yeah, that's...
It seems like the lighting or wiring or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because... And it's worse than last time. Because last time, it wouldn't spike randomly. And like, I walked past this hallway and didn't get anything. It was 0 all the way through. Something's happened since, or that piece of equipment is so tuned to the spaces. They tune that piece of equipment to this baseline. Because I'm just getting a headache standing around this area. Because my other piece of equipment was going off at danger at that closet too for a different type of...
I wonder if this will get a reading off of this. Because if it does, then it's like a really big issue. Because this reads like pretty hefty voltages. Let's see. So if I took, let's say...
I would just be careful.
Indeed.
And
I'm just
not...
going to touch the... That's why I have the gloves.
I wouldn't put it on the light bulb, I'd put it right by it.
Yes. Could probably... I'm pretty sure these lock if you... Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, it's not reading as an electrical socket, so I guess that's good.
Yeah, except these are meant to read if there's high levels of met.
Yes.
Like, these are used by electricians to make sure there's no electricity leaks.
This seems like there might be some electricity leaks.
I know, and it's fucking my baseline up with my equipment. Because I couldn't get a solid baseline with either reading.
That's interesting. Well,
And that's not sensitive.
this one seems like it's not sensitive in a good way. Like
Yeah.
nothing spikes unless they just went from 0 to 7 to 0 right now.
Fun, okay. Like, because this one is about as sensitive as that, hence why I picked it up. That's why it is so much blockier. Oh, that's temperature. But I also moved it quickly.
65. What do you got for temp?
It only says if it changes, it doesn't tell me that.
Do I follow horror movie logic and say yes? Or do I simply go up and check it out quick? 'Cause I think that's what I like.
Oh, this place is awesome.
What?
Sounded like to use the pendulum before.
We don't have any video recorders, that way it's what matters, right?
What's this, the basement?
I don't, it won't open and I'm not trying to open it, but every electrical thing I checked in this room so far has given off warning levels on this meter.
That's great.
There's a general baseline in this place. Like, I'm just chilling over here, I don't see anything electric, and look at what's reading. Literally, there is nothing, and it's draining our batteries. Which is fun. There's a fire alarm.
Can I get a light?
I have my flashlight on me. I've been wandering around with this.
Just a storage clearing closet.
Here, move.
I have a headache after stepping
What
in
the?
there.
Oh my god, my meter. Give me a minute. What? You saw what it spiked to on camera. Oh, there it goes. There is nothing up there.
Did you do a short interview with Angel?
It's on camera, but I'll explain. Look. That's coming from the lights.
I mean, it's an old building and it's not
That is,
supposed to have electricity in it.
that's dangerous. And the meter will not work. I cannot use it.
It's due to the fact that the way that it was built, and it was not supposed to have electricity in it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that you would really be able to ground that anyways. I've never seen this before. There were 3 of them using it at the one point in time.
How do they work, or what do they, how do you use them?
Mr. Riley, you're on the spot. Explain it.
Okay, so basically, if a pendulum is like swinging like that,
Yeah.
it's a yes, and then if it goes in a circle, it's a no.
Oh.
So like you like can't ask any question.
Basically, you have to set it you have to say what action you want it to do for it to be a yes answer, or what action for no answer. You can add additional stuff like maybe, which doesn't really help scientifically, but
Yeah, right.
and then just ask the spirits to interact in that way to respond to a yes or no question.
Honestly, I don't think we're getting much anymore in here.
In here, somebody asked a question. Dylan, did you get something?
No, I haven't gotten anything.
There's not been anything for a while, not really. after it told Adam to leave.
Do you want to take a break then?
You want to take a break?
You probably should.
I've got some, it's about, I think it's around 8:30.
It's
so.
8:30.
When it was built, like they had to rewire or add wiring after the thing was built. So
Right.
Is that the original wire coming out of the caulk area?
I don't know. I just know that the electricity was put in after, so it might not be like handled as properly. Let's try doing some audio, even though this floor doesn't help. This is JD, Adam, and Angel, and the inn next to the gravestones. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can communicate with either of the spirits of the original founders of the inn. I'm going to place it down on the table. Sounds like there might be some people that end up joining us. Are either of you guys connected to your gravestones? Like, can you interact with us? Are you able to visit this location?
If you hear this, can you let us know when the building was made?
If there's two spirits here, can you separately say what your careers were? What your positions at the inn were?
Do you like when people visit your inn?
You're a little jumpy.
Yeah. I don't think there's anybody coming though.
I'm not sure if I feel anything at this location at all. So currently we're walking away to see what's up.
It could have been a floor crease, but
It does sound like there's people walking around, but well, there is somebody in here. Brooke.
oh, there it is.
Less than Dylan.
Brooks in the corner.
I wondered where my EDI went. At least you guys have it. Now, do you want to try upstairs?
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Seeing that's what you wanted to do before, and I didn't realize there were people already here.
I didn't even see them walk by.
They were already set up. Okay, this is JD, Adam, and Angel on the top floor of the inn. We're just gonna sit in here in a while and ask some questions and see if we can get some stuff to go on. You should be able to sit in the chairs. Because I was here last time and they said that we could sit in them. Okay, we have several devices in here. Can you interact with us in one of these devices? The clear balls light up if you go near them. The laser grid, if you walk in that space, we will be able to see you because one of the light ends should move. That glowing box, if you touch that, it should go off. It should make a good amount of noise. So in an attempt to make you feel more comfortable, my name is JD.
I'm Angel.
I'm Adam.
Did anybody else notice like some kind of movement off to my right?
Over there.
Yeah.
I did. Could you turn it off for a second?
Now it sounds like stuff is walking around.
Seriously?
I heard someone from this side.
My hand just got cold.
Can you show your hand flat? Basically, show me your palm. Is it your palm or the other side?
The other side.
Are you touching Adam? Can you touch one of the cat balls to say what you are?
Okay.
Okay, what?
No.
No?
No, it's fine. You could just keep going. I hear something walking.
I'm not moving a bunch of stuff, so. I just didn't die out like that.
I came from that room.
Do you want to check to make sure that that wasn't somebody? That was loud.
Okay. I'm getting uneasy feelings in here.
Somebody in here? Didn't see nobody.
Something is glowing.
Oh, Shane, this is in the middle of the room.
Something is moving in there.
Oh. I heard a thump right over here by the door. That was a deep thump.
Did somebody knock something over in this room? You sure it came from this room and not downstairs?
I just want to think it came from that table, to be honest, but I have no clue.
You said it felt cold over there?
You can go.
Yeah. That's really where I heard that, like, really, really deep thump. Like someone, like, it's
There's
a
no
hole.
reason to stop. If there's somebody here with us, can you do something again?
He was working.
In there.
You sure it's in that room though?
It sounded, yeah, I heard that.
Because he was working on something downstairs.
That sounds like it's up here.
I want to sit and just wait for. See what all we can get from it.
Okay.
Let's sit back down. Let's turn out the light and let's see what it wants to do.
Could you make another noise for us?
Was that you, Angel, making a noise? Did you hear it though? Can you come into the room through that doorway on my left side and sit in one of the chairs next to Adam or Angel? Are you alright, Adam?
Yeah, just I I have shivers though, but I feel like something is in here though.
Why?
Because I keep getting like muscle tension on my one side here, specifically my shoulder. I feel like I keep hearing stuff too. But
There's definitely something making noise in that room to my left. It seems kind of nervous and timid, but Adam, what I would say is to relax, because you're more than likely alright. If there is a spirit here, it's not going to be anything negative. That's kind of a rare thing. The other piece is, if you are very anxious, then they're going to be very anxious around you.
okay.
So that might be why staying in that room and not coming to talk with us. Because there definitely sounds like there's something in there. It just doesn't want to enter the room.
If there's something here with us, we welcome you into our space. You're more than welcome to interact with any of the things that we have here.
But you didn't make any of those noises.
No,
The last one I could tell, it definitely sounded like it was in that room.
It sounds like something shifted.
Well, I was sounding. It sounded like he was in the room, right?
Yeah.
Didn't sound like it came from downstairs.
You heard that knock, right? Because I don't know if it was in here or not, but
I'm not sure if it
You
was
didn't hear
in-
the male clear his throat just then? Adam, seeing I'm curious what your response would be. Do you want to take this camera and use a flashlight and see if the guy's downstairs? Because it sounds like it's an older gentleman.
I mean, like, you want me to go see if he's down there?
Yes. Too anxious?
I mean, if there's a spirit in there, but I mean, if it's a good one, then. I don't know, I don't know if I feel comfortable going by myself, but.
Do you want to hand me your phone? Because at this point we have to check to make sure it's not that guy.
Yeah, go ahead. I kind of heard that scratching too.
I heard it twice. But I'm not-
Very, very vague. That scared the crap out of me though.
Were you making a lot of noise down here or no? Did you clear your throat?
I
at any
did clear my
point?
throat.
Yeah, so it might have been that, but were you sniffling a lot?
Mm-mm.
Because we were hearing sounds like that upstairs, so.
Like sniffling?
Yeah.
No, not me. I did clear my throat. And
Okay.
the gurgling sound that you hear, I think is the the pipes.
Okay.
Because we have hot pipes. Yeah, that's probably what that sound is.
I just didn't want to, well, I wanted to make sure that they didn't get creeped out because of a noise that's explainable, so.
Yeah.
And is there another room? Off of
Another-
this room? Another room?
On the second floor? Yeah, there is. You want to go in it?
Yeah. I'd be interested to check it out, yeah.
Okay. It's our archives. There's a couple of weird steps there. There's one there and another one.
So there's not a good amount of space out this way. So he said he cleared his throat. How well could you hear me down there?
I'm gonna hear you down there.
But he said that he wasn't really sniffling. But yet, if you can not hear me talking down there, then I doubt you would be able to hear me sniffle down there. So I'm not sure about that. All we can really do is wait.
Yeah, just wait and see.
See if we can hear it.